An HDMI connection needs to be supported by both the source and the display. Otherwise, you will need to use a certain connector or converter which allows cross-connection between the devices. Today, we are going to cover the best VGA to HDMI converters that take inputs from VGA and offer output via HDMI port. If you want to know price and more information about the products that mentioned in this video, you may check the link in description box below. So now let's get started. Starting at Phoenix VGA to HDMI converter. In the first position, we have a dedicated cable that acts as a VGA to HDMI converter made by Phoenix. The Phoenix adapter is an all-in-one option for a converter as it also includes a separate audio cable and a USB cable connected to the VGA port for audio input and power input respectively. It is a 6 feet long cable which is certainly long enough for a variety of applications. With the Phoenix VGA to HDMI adapter, you will receive 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution at the HDMI output at a 60 Hz refresh rate, making it a standard option for entertainment as well as gaming. The converter supports 24-bit signals along with an additional 3.5mm to RCA converter provided for audio. Despite being a comparatively cheaper option, Phoenix backs this converter with a year of warranty. Now our second product is NewBep VGA to HDMI converter. Our next choice is the NewBep VGA to HDMI adapter cable, which will resolve all your connectivity issues within a single purchase. With this cable, you do not require any additional cable at all as this cable offers VGA input on one end and HDMI output on the other. To power the converter, it features a USB cable as well coupled with the audio input jack. The NewBep adapter cable is also 6 feet long, which is sufficient for most users. Once connected, the NewBep VGA to HDMI adapter cable offers 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution and output along with 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution support for VGA input. You can also adjust the resolution between 720p, 1080i, and 1080p, which makes it suitable for multiple devices. It is a plug-and-play adapter that operates without any additional software. And our third product is eCynic VGA to HDMI converter. If you need a converter for more than one application, take a look at the eCynic VGA to HDMI converter. All the ports on this converter are gold-plated to avoid any sort of interference in the signal transmission. Apart from that, it features the VGA cable connected to a dedicated converter which can be plugged into any HDMI cable. Therefore, you will be able to use the same connector for your desktop as well as TV or any other device alternatively. The eCynic converter has some additional features such as mirror support, which allows you to mirror your display onto another screen, and also extended view, which offers multiple monitor setup. Along with that, you also get support for 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution at the HDMI output. For audio as well as power input, eCynic VGA to HDMI converter uses a single USB cable, which further reduces the number of connections required for the converter. Now number 4, Vention VGA to HDMI converter. Vention is offering arguably the most affordable VGA to HDMI converter, which is simply perfect for those who want a basic and versatile converter. The Vention VGA to HDMI still offers basic features such as audio transmission. But it is optional as there is an audio jack on the converter instead of a permanent cable. In the package, you will find a 3.5mm to 3.5mm audio cable and a USB to the micro USB power cable for the Vention adapter. You will be able to connect it to a 1280 by 1024 pixel resolution VGA port for input with standard HDMI output available as an HDMI port. Thus, you will be able to connect your own HDMI cable to the unit for the output. The Vention VGA to HDMI houses an AG02 and MS9288C signal conversion chip, which is comparatively stable and offers little to no flickering or signal loss. And our last product is Ghana VGA to HDMI converter cable. The Ghana converter is basically the perfect option for those who already own separate VGA and HDMI cables. It offers a completely modular and versatile choice that can be used for different devices very easily. In total, there are 4 ports on the Ghana VGA to HDMI converter that are VGA, 3.5mm audio jack, HDMI, and micro USB. The VGA and audio ports are for input, whereas the HDMI port offers 1080p FHD video output. Unlike many other choices in the market, the Ghana converter takes the least amount of space for installation. Hence, it can easily fit behind a TV or a monitor. The maximum supported resolution via the VGA port is 1080p FHD, which is the same as the HDMI output port. So what do you think about this video? If you think this video is really helpful to take your decision easier, kindly subscribe our channel and click the bell icon to notify our upcoming video. Thank you for watching this video.